Time for some of our growers as the annual vegetable harvest is now in full swing. But it's not just commercial farmers who are harvesting the fruits of their labour. Oh no, volunteers at Sidney Smith Park in Cleethorpes transformed a large derelict flower bed into a community edible garden. Over the past year they've been working the land, they've been growing fruit and veg as well, from berries to beans to cabbages and courgettes, and their homegrown produce is being harvested by dog walkers and runners. Practically anybody passing by actually is able to pick and taste the free veg when it's ready. Well, our reporter, Pretty Mystery, has been along to see exactly what they've been harvesting there.
Can you get in a bit more? That's it. Push it right down.
My name's Nicola Hocknell. I'm the chairperson of Sidney Park Friends. We have all sorts of vegetables here. We have the usual things like lettuce. Lettuce has been very popular with park users. We ended up planting well over 100, I'd say 150, because it was that popular, keeping up with the demand, and things like strawberries. But we also have unusual things that I've never really tried before until now, like globe artichokes and Jerusalem artichokes, and even borage, which is a blue edible flower. It looks so beautiful that you can't imagine eating it, but it tastes fantastic in a salad or on top of some risotto. Lots of things to choose from.
My name is Ernie Brown. I'm garden manager at the Oasis Garden in Great Grimsby.
Is there anything that needs pulling up, Ernie?
So we're just going to harvest some of the spinach now. It's very simple. I'm just going to go to the outside leaves, bend the leaf down and sort of snap it. Yeah. Well, I'll pick 5 of them, 5 or 6. There's only me and my wife in for tea tonight. It's a deep green. It's got quite a long stem, rather like a celery stick. It gives a nice crunch. It's very quick and very easy to cook. It takes about 3 minutes to cook in boiling salted water. And the taste is absolutely delicious. It almost melts in your mouth. A little bit of butter and a little bit of pepper, and it really brings out the flavours of it. Vegetables, when you pick them, well, same with any plant, it's all got its own natural sugars. As soon as you pick them and take them apart from the mother plant, all those natural sugars turn into natural starches. So if you pick them and take them and cook them straight away, then it keeps all those natural sugars in the plant. So you're getting the whole goodness of the plant. Quite often, especially with plants like sweet corn, the farmers will pick that maybe 2 or 3 days before it goes onto the shelf. Then it may be sitting on the supermarket shelf for 2 or 3 days. And of course, all the flavour's gone, all that beautiful sweetness has gone.
The community edible garden is really to help improve Sidney Park while educating people about food, because times are difficult at the moment as well. The food prices are rising, and I think it's really good education for the children as well to understand where our food comes from. Everything's free for all, so it's free to get involved, take part whenever you want, free to take food whenever you want. It's all the communities.
In about 15 minutes, we heard about the food growing and harvesting at a community edible garden in Cleethorpes at the Sidney Smith Park there. The project's attracted loads of volunteers from all different backgrounds, and since last October, they've been getting together every week to plant and grow fruit and vegetables as well, to bring fresh produce to the dinner plates of those living in the area. Here are some of the voices behind the project.
When the night has come and the land... My name's David Lee Andrews. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. I'm a music producer, songwriter, entertainer. I've been here about 12 years in England. I reside here in Cleethorpes. Music's my profession, but the gardening is just something that we can do as a family. And the kids really enjoy it. And I spend a lot of time away from my work, so when I am at home, this gives us something to do that we can all be a part of and really get a lot out of.
Think that's okay?
A little deeper.
It's a little wider at the bottom.
My name's Tori and I'm 9 years old and I go to Elliston Primary. I've been gardening not that long here, maybe a couple of weeks. I find it really fun, but I get a bit messy, but I'm not really bothered. I've planted some mustard seeds and I've planted spinach. We picked some artichokes over there. I like them, but the courgettes I did not like at all. We cooked just about everything we picked. The artichokes I especially liked. My dad boiled them and dipped them in butter, and then we scraped the food off with our teeth.
It's just the idea that there's fresh produce growing right across the street. You know, that's something in today's world. It's a bit unusual in your community to be able to go over to your local park and pick fresh vegetables right out of the garden. I think it's quite a novelty to be able to do that. So it's quite fulfilling.
My name is Steve Hocknell, and this is Pat. Can you say hello, Pat? As you can hear, Pat, unfortunately, having had a stroke, can't speak, but she understands everything that's going on, and she really enjoys coming here to the social side of things, and she even does the practical work of keeping a wary eye on tools and equipment in case they're laid about in a dangerous position, and she's very fast and quick to point that out so that we don't have any accidents. As she's saying, she tries, but she can't stand up. So the only thing she can do on the practical side is doing a little bit of planting of seedlings in boxes, providing the boxes put on her level. She then gets a good hand to work and sows a bit of seed there.
My name's Brian Astope. I work as a design draftsman and play guitar and sing at night. I just get the satisfaction of working the ground. You know, it's a good feeling. It takes your mind off problems and things that you have. I'd say the main thing is the people. You know, working with the people in the area. You know, the community sort of spirit. Once, twice a week, every Sunday morning, 10:30, we start. You know, we do a bit of maintenance in the garden. And then throughout summer months, we've been coming once or twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, just to keep top of the watering. And then once that's on its way, if all is well, I'll get my guitar out and just start playing a few tunes just to keep people entertained, and hopefully the plants might like it too.
What a great project for BBC Radio Humberside. Pretty mystery